First, I'm going to model 2 1/10. So I'm going to draw 2 whole number base 10 blocks, and I'm going to draw 1/10. Underneath that, I'm going to model 59/100. I'm not going to draw any whole number base 10 blocks because there's a 0 in the whole numbers place. So I'll leave that alone. But I'll draw 5 1/10 base 10 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll draw 9 hundredths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I'll check and see if I can regroup. Well, I only have 9 hundredths, and I would need 10 hundredths to make 1/10, so I can't regroup the hundredths. Let's count the 1/10ths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would need 10 tenths to make 1 whole, so I can't regroup those either. So I'm ready to write my answer. I'm going to count 1, 2 in the whole numbers place. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tenths. And I'm going to count 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the hundredths place. Now I'm going to model this one. I've got 1 whole, so I'll draw 1 whole base 10 block. I've got 4 tenths, so I'll draw 1, 2, 3, 4 tenths. Done. Now I'm going to model this decimal. I've got 0 in the ones place, so I will not draw any 1 whole base 10 blocks. I've got 2 tenths, so I'll draw 1, 2 tenths, and 2 hundredths, 1, 2. Let's see, I have 2 hundredths, so I can't regroup. I would need 10 to regroup. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tenths. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tenths. I can't regroup there either. So I'm ready to write my decimal. I have 1 and 4, 5, 6 tenths, 2 hundredths. 1 and 62 hundredths. I'm going to model 1 whole and 2 tenths and 7 hundredths. I'm going to model 1 whole, 1 tenth, and 5 hundredths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hundredths. So I have enough to regroup. So I'm going to circle 10 of them. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oops, 10. I should have organized these differently. So I've circled 10. I still have 2 left over. 1, 2. I can't regroup my tenths because I only have 3 of them. So I'm ready to write down my decimal. Oops, one more thing. If I circled 10 of these hundredths, I have to turn them into 1/10. Now I can add up. 1, 2 in the whole numbers place. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the tenths place because I regrouped. 1, 2 in the hundredths place. 2 and 42 hundredths. Last one. I'm going to model 81 hundredths first. It doesn't have any whole numbers, so I'm not going to draw a whole number base 10 block. It has 8 tenths, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 hundredth. Now I'm going to model 43 hundredths. Again, 0 in the ones place, so I'm not going to draw any squares. 4 tenths, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 hundredths, 1, 2, 3. It's time to regroup. 1, 2, 3, 4 hundredths. That's not enough to make 1/10, so I won't regroup there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can regroup my tenths. So I'm going to circle 10 of them. That is 8 of them up top, 9, 10 of them down here. And I'm going to draw an arrow. And I'm going to turn those 10 tenths into 1 whole. I'm going to cross them out. So now I'm ready to write my sum. I have 1 whole. And then I have 2 tenths left over, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 hundredths. 1 and 24 hundredths.